minister in a piece of poem. So he poem in our party and fine. So but for today, Zakamba wa party and so title poem kamba kuti Messi say no. Amen. Chisomo chinagamba yai. Mwingine kamba kana ya Messi. Chisomo zina mkazi na Messi anagamba yai. So it is chisomo cha Mungu. Amen. Amen. So I am going to do this piece of poem. Sure, but one time but Amen. I was lost in the midst of nowhere, but I wasn't aware. At a place I was, to me it was home. Little did I know the place I called home was a million miles from true home. For the God of this age had blinded my eyes and my mind. So blindly I became his follower. I was so cheap, Munga follower. It's all because I never had knowledge about light. It wasn't existing in my sight. Before I talk of my now, let me dig deeper in my past and review every truth that is hidden in my heart. I was born and raised in a community where adultery is every day's show. I still remember the way we used to shout, hule, hule, mulete ni kunuti, mufule timupule. In a community where fornication is the game that men, women, boys and girls play anytime they want. I was in the same cage. I remember breaking my virginity at the age of 7. Hussein, what a shame. From that moment my life was no longer the same. I started doing it again and again. It was the only thing running in my mind. In a community where shouting and insulting is the language despite the age, stealing, killing, drinking and smoking a lifestyle, tinasia na kuyopa na mumaselo. In a community where masturbation and abortion is not abomination but a motivation to continue fornicating. This is what is happening in our generation. As a child you only eat what you find on your parents' table. So I became a thief, a liar, a killer, a fornicator, a drunkard, always in pubs and clubs, na bangapo na black table, yama black label, enjoying life in our kashana, kulefti kulinebo, kuraiti kulitwambo, vilimba vikalila, kupila wakashana mumisana, hapa ni kushana. I am on top of the game, ndine niliko, not knowing, yaniluma, meno ya ziko, out of ignorance I doubt into bad vices, na kukumana na matenda, yes nenzo sakira, ne muntu lenze oina, munga sopo kukwela kusilila, bantu kuyamo ni kwilila, mtima wanga kukwinyilila, menso nayo kungolila, there is no way out hapa, ni kumwalila, kusia bantu basiko balila, tupianga kuchingwele, kufikila, clinic after clinic, doctors giving me different kinds and types of medicine, kumwa musuba usiku na kuseni, but none of them was the cure to make me pure. Kuoneka ni vakuwantu, tienti eseko vachi muntu. So they had to take me to witch doctors, but it was waste of time with no gain, only to say matenda ya utwala ni akulu, yafunika dokta ali kumwamba mukulu, noti ise wantu wa mungulu, tisebenze se wanangulu. Hearing this nzelo kupela bachi bululu, situation ya kosa monga yalokewa na mvula sementi, mwanpeleka kuchipatala chapa mwamba chikulu, but still no improvement. Pangono ulendo wa fulu, heading towards my grave. This life is like a bubble balloon up in the air, so attractive and promising it may appear, but sure to burst and disappear. On my sickbed hearing voices reminding me of who I am, a liar, a killer, a fornicator, a drunkard, someone not worthy of love, not worthy of trust. The voices become so loud, you killed many, now it is your turn, the bliss of no return your soul to gain. At that moment my body that I trusted the most failed me, my heart that I treasured the most disappointed me. I gave up the ghost. That was the end of me. My soul escaped from my body at the twinkling of an eye. I was brought to a quiet and silent place, a place with no buildings, no citizens, only a confused and hopeless me. I didn't know what was happening. I thought I was dreaming, trying to find meaning, ending up with nothing. I thought I was in a trance, trying to connect the dots, but things didn't add up. It was like looking for a drop of water in the ocean, hearing the voices shouting, "Whoa!" shame. Little did I know I was dead, not until I looked down and saw my lifeless mortal body lying on the bed, surrounded by doctors and relatives, crying, how can you go? Without saying good, without saying bye. This is too big for us to buy. Our lives without you like the desert are so dry, cursing and hitting the innocent ground. How could you take our beloved when we still need him so bad? Like Ness, we thought you would take long. Instead, like Vin Diesel, you have come so fast, we are furious. To others, my death was celebration. The Lord has answered our prayers for taking this person. He was a thorn in our flesh. May his soul rest, but not in peace. Hearing these tears started pouring. I didn't know what to do or where to go. I closed my eyes and prayed, Lord, have mercy and forgive me of all my sins. There is no forgiveness after death. Mercy and grace left you the moment you kick the bucket. You are now part of us. In hellfire we shall melt together like wax. Those words scared me. I opened my eyes. To my surprise, I was surrounded by demons. Manta kunikuhila, monga kamalonda wankori, against armed robbers. I tried to run, but there was no way out. I tried to hide, but there was no place. So intense like a slave, they had me bound, dragging me to their territory while singing songs of victory. This guy like time is ours, the rest is history. On top of my voice crying for help, silence answered. I was a sheep without a shepherd. In no time, they handed me over to their boss, the devil. I saw him vis-a-vis in the sea, smiling while holding the records of my sins. Hell is your final destination. Your life on earth was abomination. You killed mercy, grace, and others for refusing abortion. In all your doings and dealings, you were not genuine. You made things difficult for others just to have a bigger portion. You never had respect for elders, not even your parents. Wale to cancel making noise, but you panda kwatini pwele mukachele. 5 innocent brothers, wanaindo pika chele. Komandiwe una pandrama, na moto kaya jere. Do you have anything to say before you start serving your everlasting sentence? I was about to open my mouth when suddenly a man dressed in glory appeared. The devil and his team on the ground trembling with fear. He took all the records that he had against me and set them on fire. He broke the chains of my hands and looked straight in my eyes and said, I am Jesus Christ, Dr. Mukulu. When anakuzapo ujamuntu wa mungulu, when asebenze sewa nangulu. I know you have heard of me, but you know me not. In this case, I have to reveal myself to you by taking the veil off your face. Watch out for part 3, 4, and 5.